try.
Get the doctor.
Oh, but you spilled your water. Let me clean it
Doesn't
up
matter.
for you.
Doesn't matter. Get the doctor quickly.
Are you all right, Vanessa?
Please. Please, something's happened. Go.
I really need some help trying to make sense out of everything that's happening with Hart. But I just wish you were here. Because I know you would tell me the right things. You always knew the right things to say.
I know how you feel. I like coming out here around now. This was Vanessa's favorite time of the day.
Yeah, I remember.
She said the rough edges of the world softened. Something about the body's internal clock. I'm not exactly sure the way she put it, but...
Yeah, I know. I sat with her a couple of times in the gazebo watching Twilight fall. She loved that.
Yeah, like that poem she loved.
Oh, yeah.
How'd that go?
It is a beauteous evening, calm and free.
The holy time is as quiet as a nun, breathless with adoration. The broad sun
is sinking down into its tranquility.
Yeah. Well, I know how to strip Wordsworth, don't I?
Yeah.
Huh?
Well, Mrs. Huntington would definitely have taken back my gold star if she heard me attempt to recite that.
Mrs. Huntington?
Mm-hmm. I was 11th grade elocution. Vanessa signed me up while I was going to high school here for a while. You know, she had a thing with words.
Yeah, she taught me everything I know about literature.
Well, I'm sure you taught her a few things, too.
She had a way of putting things in perspective, you know, always putting a positive spin on it. When life hands you lemons...
Make lemonade.
Your mom knew how to talk. She knew how to listen, too. I mean, she was really good at listening to what people were saying. I mean, verbally, but also what they were saying inside.
I know.
I remember one time I got mad at... One time. I got mad a lot, but I mean, one time in particular, I got mad at the country club because there was a bunch of people from Lewis Oil there, and they were talking about me and your mom. I mean, and I could hear them. And I got really ticked off, and I was ready to, you know, get up and go say something to them. But your mom was just so cool.
What did she do?
Nothing. She said, that's their problem, not ours. She said, why would you waste time and energy on something you're never going to change? So, I've been working on that.
What?
Not wasting time.
Oh, yeah? Well, how's it working for you?
Well, some days are better than others. You know, I'm not Vanessa, but I'm a pretty good listener.
I know you are, but I'm sure that I've bored you enough with my problems lately, Matt.
Dinah, you're Vanessa's daughter. I got an idea. Why don't you come with me?
Where?
You'll see. This was Vanessa's place. We used to come here and talk.
So why did you want to bring me here?
Well, I figured whatever it was special about this speech. You know, whatever it did for us, maybe it'll help me to figure out what to say to you.
You know, when you found me earlier, I was actually talking to my mother. I was telling her how much I've screwed up my life and how everything I touch turns to garbage.
That's not true, Dinah.
Yes, Matt, it is. I wreck every relationship that I get into.
Oh, really? I wasn't aware of that. Oh, well, if that's the case, I guess it's hopeless. I might as well just pack it in and go home, huh?
Okay. You're right. You have a long way to go in the compassion department before you catch up with my mother.
Yeah, well, if your mother was around, she would sit in here and listen to you wallow in self-pity. And you just hit a rough patch with Hart, that's all.
A rough patch? No. Hart told me that he thinks we need to spend time apart. That's the polite kiss-off. Believe me, I've heard it enough to know what it sounds like.
Thought you and Hart were pretty good together.
Yeah, well, I thought we were great, so I guess we were both wrong.
Yeah, well, you would know. I mean, nobody knows what goes on behind closed doors. Or what makes a relationship work or not.
Well, you made one work, didn't you?
Yeah, well, I was with the right woman, and I didn't doubt that from the moment I fell in love with her.
See, I don't think that I could ever not doubt anything. I mean, maybe I'm just not meant to be in a lasting relationship. Hart said that I confuse him. You know, one day he knows who I am, and then the next day I act like somebody that he doesn't know. So that's it. I mean, I think that maybe it's just time for me to accept what it is I really am.
I didn't imagine it. It happened.
Sensation is a tricky thing, Vanessa. Sometimes the mind thinks something so hard that the body actually believes it's true.
But it is true. It happened. Go ahead. I'll show you.
Vanessa,
Try.
I know how much you want this treatment to work.
Please. Just take a little bit of water and splash it on me. Go on. I felt it. You put it on my leg. I felt the water. I felt the water on my skin. My feeling is coming back.
Yes. It seems so.
Screw up. But that's okay, because you need screw-ups in the world. Make the normal people look normal, right? I mean, really. Without bad people, good people don't look so hot. It's all relative.
Why don't you stop putting yourself down?
I'm not. I'm finally, for the first time in my life, I'm accepting myself for who I really am. I'm a square peg.
You're not a square peg.
No, it's a metaphor, Matt. What I'm saying is that I'm not going to try to fit in anymore. I'm going to accept who I am, and I'm just going to face it. That's it.
You know what you need? You need some time alone away from all men, I think. Just to kind of get your bearings, to get your feet back on the ground.
Wait a minute. I'm still standing here, aren't I?
And maybe in time you'll meet somebody. In fact, in time you will meet somebody who will accept you as you are and appreciate what you have to offer. That way you won't walk around here questioning who you are.
You don't get what I'm saying, do you? I'm not the kind of girl that a guy wants to take home to meet his mother. You know? I mean, maybe I'm the pretty one that they'll stare at and we'll go home for a night, spend a night, maybe two. But I'm not the kind of girl that guys want to marry.
Dinah, you're a good person. You're loving, you're caring.
No, I'm not. I tried to be that. I tried to be the good little farm girl and a dutiful fiancé, but it didn't work out very well.
You know what? Right now you're angry and you're upset and, you know, from what I hear, your mother was the same way that you are when she was your age.
Right.
Exactly.
But my mother, she turned out to be perfect. She turned out to be the kind of woman that a man wants to spend the rest of his life with. Now, you tell me the truth, Matt. Am I the kind of woman that a man could ever feel that way about? You know me, Matt. So you tell me. You think a guy could ever think of me as anything other than a short-term fling? Forget I asked. Obviously, I know the kind of woman that you want. After all, you married my mother.
Tell me, what do you think?
Well, it doesn't seem to be a neurological aberration. The blood tests continue to show improvement.
Yes. That's good news, isn't it? And I've already moved my hand.
It's another small step, Vanessa. We have no way of knowing how the recovery process will go, or if it will continue at all.
But this is the first time that I've had...
We must take this slowly. You mustn't get your hopes up.
Okay. All right. I wouldn't consider contacting my family unless I knew that the treatment were really working.